Today on Riffs, Beards, and Gear, we check out the Ohmmacht from JPTR FX. For those of you who have been watching any of my recent videos, you will have noticed this wonderful Model T inspired looking amplifier next to me. And this is the Ohmmacht from JPTR FX out of Germany. Now, this isn't a Model T flavored tribute amplifier. This is, under the hood, a Sunn Model T from the 1970s. Now, before we go any further, this is not technically a sponsored video, as this was sent to me just to check out. And I should also note, I ended up buying this amplifier. I loved it so much, I just paid for it, so I didn't have to send it back to Germany. Take that for what you will, but this is not a sponsored video. I paid for this thing. Now, like I said before, the Ohmmacht is an exact circuit replica of a Sunn Model T Mark I, the first generation from the 1970s. However, the advantage that this amplifier has over any amplifier that came out under the Sunn logo from the 1970s is the components are going to be much, much better, closer tolerance. And you know, if you honestly lined up 10 or 12 different vintage Sunn Model Ts, they would all sound pretty different from each other. This is a no expense spared Sunn Model T. Now, the Ohmmacht is a 150 watt KT88 monster. This is also, I would like to note, one of the heaviest damn amplifiers I have ever had in this studio, or any studio for that matter. The reason why you guys have seen this amplifier next to me for the last, I don't know, several months is because it is such a pain to move. This is absolute pain to move. So if you are considering buying one of these, just be warned, and your back has also been warned. Now, when it comes to the Ohmmacht, no expense has been spared for the internal parts. This is of turret board construction internally. The head shell has been made by Zilla. The transformers are custom made for JPTR FX. Also, you know, some nice amenities that I like is, you know, the effects loop has been moved out to the front panel, as well as there is a jumpered input, which internally jumpers the normal channel and the bright channel. So you have all your options and all of your goodies right on the front of the amplifier. I really, really like that. Now, for me personally, the Ohmmacht is the pedal platform amplifier I have been dreaming of. It is unbelievably loud. It is clean if you want it to be, but it's also dirty if you want it to be. It also makes any fuzz or drive pedal sound like the creamiest, gooeyest drive ever. Time-based effects in the loop is an absolute shoegazer's dream. This amplifier has been stunning. It has been an actual revelation for me personally. And again, this is not a sponsored video. I have purchased this amplifier. I am completely in love with this amplifier, and I will show you why right now. Now that we got the full mix demo out of the way, I'm going to grab a couple of different pedals and I'm going to plug them into the front of the Ohmmacht. Now, spoiler alert, I do not have a Rat pedal, but what I do have is a very old DoD Supra distortion, which is the same type of clipping distortion that will do for the purposes of a sound playthrough. I'm gonna twist some knobs, I'm gonna turn some pedals on and off, and I will also have a Boss RV6 reverb in the loop that you will see me turn on and off. We're just gonna give a casual playthrough into the Ohmmacht. Let's do a playthrough. So final thoughts, what do I think? Honestly, the Ohmmacht has been an absolute dream to play. It is so fun. It's so creamy and gooey. It's ear-splittingly loud, but it does really well with the lower volume as well. Like it is not a Marshall Plexi, non-master volume Plexi or something like that. You can control it, but there is still the danger factor that I love with any good amplifier. The danger factor is here. Also, this costs 2,500 euros, which last I checked is cheaper than a vintage Sunn Model T. So for that amount of money, you are getting the best components possible for one of the best sounding amplifiers possible. I highly recommend you check out the Ohmmacht if you are looking for anything in the realm of a Sunn Model T amplifier. All the pickable links down below in the description. You've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you liked the video you just watched, please consider subscribing. And if you want to further support me and what I do, consider using some of the affiliate links down below in the description of this video. Go on over to Sweetwater, buy yourself something, and help me out at the same time. It's a win-win for both of us.